What up? What up? Sorry, my bad, guys. Welcome back to Crystal's Tarot, or welcome if you're new. Please consider subscribing. Really appreciate it, and then we can really help my channel to grow. We're gonna get into a little pre-message. There's a little pre-message here for whoever this reading resonates with, and take it only as it resonates, guys. Don't force the messages, and don't shoot the messenger. And let's see what this is about. So and hold on, and then the second line is the King of Swords and the Empress. Bottom deck, you have the Six of Swords. Okay. All right, Gemini, I like this for you. For whoever this reading resonates with, there's something you're trying to create that you're very passionate about it, but you're finding yourself very like conflicting thoughts, conflicting energies for some of you. Like something's just not working out the way that you had hoped for. Like you had to fight more than you had planned. For whatever this wish fulfillment is for you that you're bringing in. You're creating something that is ultimately going to be very abundant for you, Gemini. I like that for you. All right, let's see. Next, we have the King of Swords with the Emperor. So again, you're thinking very heavily about what it is that you're creating, what you're doing, what you're manifesting. Like right here. Okay, that's cool. Okay. So the Magician you have like above the Empress. So like you're definitely in creating mode. You're creating something, doing something, building something. You're like, I feel like for whoever this resonates with, there's a lot of activity going on with you right now. You're trying to get that bread, Gemini. Get your money. And then with the Six of Swords being at the bottom of the deck, and then over here you have the Five of Wands. There's like, I feel like you're having like issues lining out your thought processes, but you're heading into like alignment. Right here you're struggling, like kind of fighting through it. Things are fighting against you, but bottom of the deck is the Six of Swords. So like whatever thought patterns that you have that are kind of like, I feel like your environment is also like throwing you some wrenches, but I feel like there's thought patterns as well that kind of make it a little bit more difficult. They add to the difficult, the conflict, whatever it is for you. But I feel like you're going to be coming out of that energy with the Six of Swords. You're going to be leaving those thought patterns, those thought processes, those ideas. Like when you're like really in that energy of like, I want to create this, I want to do this, but you have that opposition thought of like, it's not going to work out. I still got to do X, Y, and Z. And that's discouraging because X, Y, and Z has a lot to do with it too. Like there's going to be an ending or some sort of transition going away from that energy. You're no longer going to have those thoughts. I feel like you have been, or you will be soon if you haven't been already. You're going to be taking yourself like into the moment instead of allowing yourself to go like get carried away with your thoughts. You're going to center yourself of like, this is where I am right now. This is what I'm dealing with right now. And I feel like you're going to be healing all those thought patterns that you have from your past that caused additional conflict for you. That like, I feel like you're definitely like, there's something you're going to be creating, Gemini. I'm very excited for you. It's going to be beautiful and you're going to be very happy with it. Okay, you have a pre-message of the Ace of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. So I feel like there's some sort of like communication. For some of you, you're trying to create, you might be, okay, take it as it resonates. There's a few things here. For some of you, you're trying to create a balanced relationship. For some of you, you might be like manifesting some sort of communication to others to help them balance things, whether it be themselves, their finances, whatever it is. There's some sort of like, for some of you, you might be manifesting several things at once. I like this for you, Gemini. There's a lot going on right here. You're you're very abundant. You're creating and manifesting things. 2023 is off to a good start. Yeah, I feel like you're very confident. You're feeling very stable. You feel like you're aligned with whatever situation you're going through. I feel like whatever struggles that you have, like, male or female, you're the king and queen of the mountain. Like you got this. You got yourself. You don't need anybody to like help you. Like Okay, hold on. Like, obviously, it's nice when people help us. But this Gemini, who I'm reading for, you have the Nine of Pentacles, the Strength card, the Ace of Cups, the Six of Pentacles. Like, you are balanced 8. I like this for you, Gemini. And then, like, this awareness, this communication, whatever it is that you're receiving or sharing, it's going to help people to be balanced. And you know that already. You know, and you know whatever struggles you go through, like, you're good. You got it. Like, you know you have what it takes to lean on yourself. You don't need to lean on nobody else. Balance is within you. I love that, Gemini. That's freaking dope. All right, let's see. All right, well, I don't feel like I need to even really get anything else about this. Like, it's very clear. You're creating and manifesting something. At one point in time, you might still find yourself going back, like reliving bad thought patterns, but you're coming out of that energy. Negative thoughts, negative, like, or you're calling it quits immediately. You, 2022, that is going to like abundant in 2023. All these toxic energies, like, there's just a difference in you, Jim. There's a difference. I love it. Yeah. There's some sort of balance that you're going to be, I feel like whatever you're creating, you're manifesting something right now. It's going to be very abundant for you. It's going to bring you, okay. It's great for yourself, Gemini. Like, okay, this message again, we're rinsing, like, Spirit wants to go over it again. So you have the Five of Coins and the Empress, and then the Hangman. So this energy of feeling disappointed in whatever it is that I'm trying to work, whatever it is I'm trying to create, isn't working out the way that I clear as day. There's something that you have to change within your patterns because it's impacting what you're trying to create, what you're trying to manifest. And so, like, you're aware, and you're actively trying to find new ideas, like new ways of doing things, new ways of thinking of things. You're going to get additional tools in your bag, or you already have them. You developed them in 2022, but I feel like there's definitely some sort of improvement with your thought process, your manifestations. Sorry, I should have took that message. Bad. Hold on, let's see what else. All right, Spirit says this is the last shuffle. Okay, we got a bunch here. So the Hermit with the Ten of Swords. So something has been difficult for you, like this energy. Above that is the Nine of Coins. This energy, like, it's a process, right? Like, relearning new things, doing things differently. It's a process. It doesn't come easy. You've had to dig deep to go in and learn these lessons to feel like confident in a way to move forward with this independence, with this solitude, with this, like, recreating your thought patterns. But it's going to lead you into abundance. Like, you know it's worth it, so you're willing to put the work in. And then the Chariot in reverse and the Five of Wands. So all this movement of this lack of forward movement is because whatever conflicts, like mentally, I feel like this is mentally, but for some of you, there might be somebody in your environment that doesn't support whatever it is that you're wanting to move forward in with too. So you're not. Hold on, let's see what else. So over here, yeah, I feel like you don't tell this person how difficult they make you feel, how they hold you back. You don't tell somebody how they cause you not to move forward because you don't want to make them feel bad. You don't want to argue with them. Okay, what I can see right now, you have the King of Cups and the Eight of Coins. So I feel like, hold on. Okay, and the Temperance just showed up underneath the Eight of Coins. And I want to say the Ten of Coins. I'm telling you, Gemini, you're going to abundance. Hold on. So I feel like, okay. I feel like you've really been, like, actively pursuing yourself. Like you've been working on your foundation, what you feel grounded in, like, protecting yourself. For some of you, there's been like some sort of communication that help you to feel balanced. But I feel like it's mostly you, like okay, what you put forward towards yourself that came back towards you. There's like a lot of enlightenment, a lot of like healing, a lot of restoration that came through. And a lot like you loved yourself. For some of you, it might have been somebody who like showed you something like very compassionate, very loving, like actually put, how do you say? Somebody, for some of you, there was a person who actively put like loving energy towards you, whatever that means for you. And that caused you to feel more balanced enough to like have some sort of communication or like work towards something. I feel like you're building like yourself. You're healing and building yourself. And you have the 4 of coins underneath and then the 7 of swords. Okay, so like you still hold on to this disappointment, these like people who disappointed you and did you bad and things like that. There's something to that you still hold on to, but I feel like you're more loving. You're like working on yourself more than anything else. You're learning your lessons, and that's allowing you to have balance. That's it. For some of you, you're working a lot. Maybe not just on balancing yourself, but like physically actually working a lot, doing a lot, having a lot going on. Okay. Man. Whatever. Gemini. We're going to have 3. 2. Hold up. So you have the Fool, the 8 of Wands, the Magician, the 4 of Wands under the Magician, and the Page of Cups with the Fool. So I feel like for like you're working towards something, you're working at whatever you're passionate about, or for some of you, you being in your environment, not in your environment somehow, but okay, there's something you're working for towards your passion. Like you're passionate about something and you're working towards that. And in that, somebody's seeing you do that and they're becoming passionate about you. Somebody wants to take like some sort of action forward. If somebody wants to like offer a date, tell you, hey, I'm interested in you. I want to create something stable with you. For some of you, you might be getting proposed to in January 2023 or February, March, like the next couple months. Some of you are going to get proposed to. So congratulations and follow your intuition, Gemini. Always, 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 always follow your intuition, Gemini. Your intuition, not hers, theirs, mine, his, whatever. Yours. Follow your intuition, Gemini. Today's reading is intended to assist you on your path to your greatest and highest good. But never give your power away to a reading, a reader, or anyone, anything else. Follow your own intuition. What the heck? The Empress, bottom of the deck, and then the Page of Coins. So there's something you're trying to create. There's for some of you, you're trying to create an offer, trying to like move towards your stability. For some of you, you might be putting in applications for a job, additional applications for a job. Five of Swords and the 5 of Cups is right now. There's some sort of like you're trying to do. Somebody was left out in the cold and disappointed because of some sort of like not feeling satisfied. And somebody is working at that now. That's a lot of 5s, guys. I'm going to say this Gemini, whoever this is for, you've been dealing with a lot of BS, but you're somehow, because you're blessed, and just thank you, amen, you're able to like maintain. But you're working, I feel like you're working towards getting out of, like, some of you are disappointed. You're not getting the, what's it called? reciprocity that you deserve, and that's causing you to feel disappointed. Like, what the fuck? What else do I need to do for you? What house can I get you to recognize or whatever? And you're not gonna be having that energy no more. And I feel like you're working on you, and then instead of like I feel like the more you walk away and like the more defensive you are towards the BS, and you focus on yourself and love yourself and hold on to like these lessons that you've been learning, I feel like you're headed into something abundant for yourself. It's been hurtful for sure, but like you've learned a lot from it. You've how do you say? Like a lot of lessons are jewels, and I feel like you got a lot of jewels. Like a pain can turn into like a lot of abundance, a lot of things. It depends on how you work that energy, right? What do you do with that that energy? Like lemons, I like lemons, but some people don't. But if you don't and you get a lemon, you're supposed to make lemonade, right? Some people just mad because they got a lemon. But I feel like you're working on like you're defensive towards the people, places, and things that hurt you, that cause you to feel abandoned, neglected, self-doubt, critical, things like that. But I felt like you're also like being mindful of the lessons that you learned. For some of you, I feel like you're still in that process of like you feel more of that energy, like you remember when people did you wrong, and that like sticks with you a lot. That's your motivation. For some of you, I feel like that's your motivation for like whatever it is that you're working. It's a lot of work, but I feel like you're inspired. Sometimes I feel like sometimes so, hold on. Sometimes what is it called? Yeah, sometimes when you're mad and disappointed, that energy, instead of it defeating you, you can use it to be your encouragement and your motivation. Like, feel inspired by that crap. When people treat you like crap, be honest with yourself, and they're not being honest with you. Like, be honest with yourself and realize like you deserve better. Move forward towards your prosperity and abundance. So I feel like there was some sort of opportunity that came through that didn't work out the way that you wanted it to. And I feel like you're being realistic and honest with yourself about it now. For some of you, you realize like somebody was dangling a carrot. But I feel like you're moving on from that energy. And like whoever this is for, I felt like you no longer need somebody's validation. Like you realize yourself, what you're passionate about, who you are, how abundant you are, how like they're crazy not to want you. They're crazy not to like put the energy in. They're crazy not to like say they're sorry. For some of you, you realize what you are. You know that you're worthy of having of being like, for whoever that's for, you've learned your lesson about I felt like you used to like give other people more power than what they deserved, but I felt like you've learned your lesson, and now you're loving yourself and being kind to yourself more than you are to the people. Like, I don't know, you've learned your lesson and you carry those lessons with you, but I feel like it's in a healthy way. I feel like you've learned how abundant you are, how the 9 of Cups and the Lovers, like you are supposed to have wish fulfillment. And even though it might have been hard at one point, I felt like you find a way to love yourself, to like realize how abundant you are and to be grateful for that. And I feel like that creates more abundance for you. That's beautiful, Gemini. Okay. Let's get into your cross. So first card, you have the 6 of Wands. Woo woo. Some sort of victory. Oh my God, Gemini. I love this for you. Okay, what's crossing that is the Star card. Yes, yes, and yes. Okay, soul level, you have the Ace of Wands. Recent past, you have the Ace of Cups, crowning energy. You have the Ace of Coins, near future. You have the 4 of Wands. I like this. How you see yourself, you have the Fool. Yes. How other people see you is the 7 of Coins. Your hopes and or fears, you have the Hierophant. Final, you have the King of Wands with whatever this is, because we're not going to see it until the end. And the bottom of the deck. Oh my God, Gemini. Yes, yes, yes. The Sun card. I love that for you. So, you have the ability right now, whether you know it or not, which I feel like you definitely know it, you have the ability to just be abundantly happy. Like your wish fulfillment, what you've been waiting for is here. Or like I feel like you could reach out and touch it. Like if you jump, you will touch it. Like that dangling carrot, bitch, if you jump, you will get that carrot. You don't have to wait for them no more. Like it's right there. Just jump. Even tippy toe that shit. Okay. Next, pre-message. You have the King of Wands with the Eight of Swords. So there's something that you're passionate about. You want to move forward towards something, but you don't know how to do it yet. You're stuck in your thoughts about like, how do you do it? If you were to do this, like how would it work out? I feel like you're still like strategically planning things. There's something that you want to come through. There's something you're passionate about. It might be a person. It could be a person. If it is a person, place, or thing, whatever it is for you. It's something that you're very passionate about, that you find yourself thinking about it. You can't stop thinking about it, whatever it is for you. And you want to do it. For some of you, it might be a job. It might be like whatever it is for you, something you're trying to create. I feel like this ties into like the earlier message, like trying to create something. And then like you're in your thoughts about it all the time. And then Two of Cups. Okay. I feel like it's going to come through, Gemini. Like, yes. So for some of you, I don't know if you could see like how I see it. And they aren't exact, but for a moment, it looks like what he's wearing is his cloak, right? For a second. And I feel like this energy that you keep thinking about, that you're trying to create, it's going to come. It's going to manifest. It's going to be abundant. You're going to be touching it soon. All right. Let's keep going. Okay. And I'm not going to take no more pre-messages neither. Unless I'm really, really inspired. All right. So, current energy. You have the Six of Wands. There's some sort of victory or wish fulfillment that you came into. Some reward. There's like, I feel like you're just really happy. What's crossing that? You have the Star card. So this could speak of like you receiving like some sort of healing that makes you feel like renewed, like you can move forward new, willing to be open and expressive and just feeling really good and abundant. For some of you, you might have had some sort of wish fulfillment that's causing you to feel victorious. For some of you, you might have realized something, like you already have what you want. They're like, take it as it resonates, but I feel like your current energy, you're very happy. I feel like your emotions are like good right now. I feel like you feel balanced. You're happy. You're excited. You're playful and joyful. January is a good freaking month. Like you have the Sun card in the bottom of the deck, the Six of Wands, and the Star card in your current and crossing energy. Like, yes, I love this for you, Gemini. Your work has paid off. Like you get your trophy now. Like you won. All this work, all this energy you've been putting into something to manifest your dreams, to heal, it's manifesting for you. Like you're going to get rewarded now. Like I feel like you're so happy, and there's like a lot of clarity, a lot of happiness that you've received. Like this is a really good reading for you, Gemini. And if things aren't for you like happily right now, like remember that pre-message. Your thoughts create things. And if you're constantly doubting yourself of like, I want this, but I don't think I have because you need to focus on like healing that energy, because your wish fulfillment is like touchable. I'm telling you, just jump and you can get that, like touch it. And earlier, like for me and my family, Bia is like a term of endearment. So I hope I didn't offend nobody. Okay, so now we have Judgment, and then the Seven of Cups as another pre-message. So again, you need to be realistic and honest with yourself. Call yourself out for like anytime you're having like illusions. And I'm not talking about, it's like, I'm not talking about like, oh, I don't want, or I don't think I can have it. Like, no, you want that. You can have a patterns on the it's been going on for a really long time, Gemini. You have the Knight of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, and the Judgment card. So this energy of feeling like whatever you want isn't possible, or like you're crazy for wanting something, like you need to stop that. And I feel like you already know, but you're headed towards some sort of wish fulfillment for you right now. All right. Bottom of the deck, you have the Ace of Wands. So again, there's something that you're passionate and inspired about. You want to move forward towards this thing. Let's get Six of Cups. Is the Moon in the reverse. You know what it is, Gemini. Sorry, Six of Wands. I don't know why I said Six of Cups. For some of you, like this is something that you've been wanting for a long time. It's something you've been thinking about for a long time. But you have the Moon in the reverse to clarify the Six of Wands. So I feel like you know that you're headed for victory. You know what it is. Like you already know. Whatever it is that you're passionate about at a soul level, like you just need to move forward towards it. But I feel like you are. Like you're moving and making those actions forward towards it. The Ace of Cups is in your reverse, or sorry, in your recent past. I don't know why I said in the reverse. So for some of you in your recent past, you might have denied an offer or an opportunity to connect with somebody. Or you might just think, for some of you, you might just like love might not be in your mind. Because what I'm reading right here, this is not, for some of you, it might be a person, but for some of you, it might be a lot of things. Gemini, I swear to God, 2023 is going to be good for you. Like, let me know. Like, come back to this reading and like, I don't know, check in a couple months and then check in a couple months after that, like every quarter. And then I want to know for sure at the end of the year, like, this is going to be a good year for you. I don't want to know. I just want confirmation, because whoever this is for is going to be bomb. And I have Gemini in my chart, so I'm claiming this reading. If you claim this reading, put it in the chat below. Like, yes, please, and yes, please. Thank you. This is going to be good. Oh, man, I didn't say that. It's okay. All right, so your crowning energy, the Ace of Coins. So you're thinking about like this opportunity. It might be a job. It might be a person. It's something that you see as a new opportunity that you want to manifest and create and build towards. And you're thinking about how do you go about doing that. Hold on. What is our question for this? Hold on. Let's get Spirit's advice, actually. Spirit's advice for Gemini. Ace of Coins advice. So you just have to wait a little bit longer. Spirit's advising you to wait a little bit longer. For some of you, you need to for some of you, if you're religious, and if you're not, then that's cool too. Don't be offended. I believe in all paths to God. I feel like you're thinking about something, but you need to pray and expect it. For some of you, I feel like this is a lesson for take it as it resonates. For some of you, God is doing something through you that He wants everybody to see. He wants to show how you say, through the grace it gives you, He wants it to be recognized. So that I feel like it's gonna somebody, they might be looking at you, and whatever faith that you have, they're looking at you and watching you do things the way that you do. It's helping them to think that there is something bigger than what they currently have within them. So I feel like take it as it resonates, but I'm going to move on from this. Okay. 4 of Wands in your near future. For your near future, you're going towards something. Hold on. Okay. Up here, whatever it is, you need to trust it. Like if you prayed already, you need to trust God that he, she, they, it is going to bring it in. I'm getting reminded of that doubting yourself, like those energies of I've been waiting too long. They're not going to pick me because I don't have X, Y. You don't have your degree. You know what, guys? And I'm going to tell you right now, me personally, in a career that I should have a degree in. So if something is meant for you, and things are whatever's meant for you is meant for you, and nothing will allow it to pass by. But if you're given a present and you're like, no, I don't want to open it yet because I don't feel like I deserve it, then that present's just sitting there waiting for you, waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. Open your present, all right? So in your near future, I feel like there's going to be some sort of grounding for you. You're going to feel stable in something. For some of you, you might be receiving an offer. Adjust this with the Four of Wands. For some of you, you might be getting married. I'm getting that. Like you have the card that represents your foundation and a government's involved in that. So that would lead me to believe that you're either getting married or divorced in your near future. But whatever this is, you're happy about it. If you are getting divorced, you're happy about it. If you're getting married, you're happy about it. You're happy. Whatever it is, Gemini. Good. Congratulations. How you see yourself is the Fool. You know that you're headed into like a new opportunity. I feel like you're very playful, very like excited and energetic. Like right now, I can't quit talking so fast. Like I just want to like do. You're very playful right now. You're excited to have this, whatever that are for you. That makes you happy that you're having these experiences. How other people see you is the Seven of Coins. So I feel like people see you as like things are easy for you, but like you just have to wait for things to come in. People see you as a manifester. Whoever this reading is for, I love it. And people in your environment know that you're a creator. They just watch you and wonder, like, how did you do that? But you create, you manifest even when it looks like it shouldn't always be possible. You spin straw into gold for some of you. All right. Your hopes and or fears, shit. Okay. So with the Hierophant being here, I'm gonna say some of you are scared to be married. Some of you are hoping to be married. There might be a higher level, like some of you might be trying to pursue your degree. That might be intimidating for you. For some of you, like I'm getting mostly it's involving like marriage. For some of you, like whatever it is, Gemini, whether you're like you feel strongly about it. Like if this is regarding marriage, like where you're hoping or fearing it, like you strongly fear it or you strongly are hoping for it. Like it's not one way or the other. If this is in regards to your education, like furthering your education, again, like you're wanting to get some knowledge about something. For some of you, you might be worrying about like the finances that has to do with it, like how much it's going to cost, the time it's going to take. The Knight of Swords, the information, the clarity, the truth. What the heck? For some of you, you might have cheated on something, and you're worried that it's going to come to light, or you're hoping for some. Okay, for some of you, you're hoping somebody proposes to you. For some of you, you're scared that some sort of knowledge is going to be found out, or you're hoping that some sort of knowledge. Take it as it resonates. I'm getting a couple of different things, and they're basically opposition. It's either it's one like you're hoping for it, or you're like really like no, and it could be in regards to like either your education or like a love offer. You're like, no, do not offer, like do not propose to me, or yes, please propose. I hope this person proposed. Okay. All right. Final outcome. Should things remain the same? You have the King of Wands and the Nine of Coins in the reverse. I hope you're one of the ones that were wanting to get proposed to, Gemini. It looks like you're going to be taking some sort of forward movement of what you're passionate about, like direct action. But you're not going to be by yourself. You're not going to do it alone. Hold up. You're not. You have the Chariot that came out sideways. I feel like there's definitely some sort of action. Hold up. I don't count that, but it's in the reverse. Yeah, it's in the reverse. So there's not going to be forward movement. What the hell? And then you have the Seven of Wands. Yeah, it came in the reverse. What the hell? For those of you that are getting prepared or proposed to, I feel like you're gonna say yes, Motherfucker. You're going to say yes. Hold up. Clarify. Final outcome should things remain the same. You have the King of Wands with the 9 of Coins reversed. And then you have the Chariot reversed, 7 of Wands reversed, and the 10 of Swords. All right. Everybody makes their own decisions. I'm hoping the best for you always. And follow your intuition, and you will always get on the right path for you. But whatever it is that you want to move forward towards that you're not going to be doing alone, I feel like it's going to get off the ground very, very slowly. Like you might have to push the cart by yourself because the horse is not wanting to. Either you don't got a horse or whatever. I don't know. But there's not going to be forward movement. It's not going to be easy. You're not going to have the higher ground. You're going to be sad and disappointed. Damn, Gemini, I'm sorry. Stay in this energy though. Like whatever this is for you, it's a lot of work. That whatever there's some okay. For those of you who are trying to like create a book or a business or whatever it is for you, you're not like you need other people to help you do something. And I feel like people are not helping you. They don't see from your perspective. They don't see the benefit in building, creating something, manifesting something. They don't think it's going to like be a benefit, be long term. And I feel like you're very disappointed in that. Like it's very harsh. Like some of you might have had to lose relationships and connections because somebody's lack of faith in you or in whatever it is that you're wanting to move forward towards. I'm sorry, Gemini, but you know what though? Brush it off because you got this. Like male or female, you're the Empress. You are the creator. There's something you're going to be receiving for sure. Like obviously there's some sort of movement forward towards something that you're very passionate and inspired by. It's not going to yield the results that you want, at least within the time frame that you're wanting. But follow your intuition. I keep on saying that because it's important. Like I always say it, but I never say it that much in a one reading this like before. My freaking wrist is hurting. So 8 of Pentacles again. So I was like, my wrist is hurting, and look at the cards, right? You're building towards something and it's creating a lot of work for you. It's like, it's exhausting. You feel the energy being like taken from you. At the end of the day, you're probably tired and ready to go to sleep. But ultimately, you're going to be fucking happy from whatever it is that you're putting that energy towards. So keep on doing it, Gemini. I'm going to get Spirit's advice for this final outcome because I feel like that was a fucking 180 or 360, whatever it's called. Sorry, I cuss. Hopefully you don't mind. If you do, there are other great readers on here that probably don't cuss. But I don't even feel bad though, because I heard one time that the people who cuss are more trustworthy anyway. And I would tend to agree. All right, final shuffle. Spirit's advice. 2 of Swords. Get out of your thoughts. Be lovers. Be more loving and compassionate towards yourself. Like whatever this energy is, don't see it for what like. If hold on. If somebody is like, for those of you who are getting proposed to, I feel like you need to turn a blind eye. You need to act kind of stupid towards something. Like maybe they proposed and you didn't like the way they proposed. Like put that aside. It's okay. You like love them anyways. Be confident about yourself. For some of you, you need to like put those hard hours in and not be getting sleep. You need to make this commitment, whatever it is for you. You're being advised to make the commitment. So whether it's somebody, it's just not going to be easy though, but that's okay. It's like anything worth having isn't, you're going to have to work for. And if you get something overnight, it's probably not going to last, right? Like those lottery winners, like shit, I'm going to get my financial advisor and like my lawyer and everything lined up. Like if you have a plan and a strategy in place, like you've been doing, then I feel like things are successful. But if you just like ridiculously walk into something, it's problematic. But I feel like right here, Like even if people are saying like you want to do something and they're like telling you no, it's not going to work out, you need to ignore that. They're not going to be the ones that are ultimately going to be settling with your results. Everybody has their own life to live. You need to ignore them when they tell you it's not going to work out. You need to remind yourself what you're passionate about, what you want to move forward towards, why you're wanting to pursue this. For some of you, this is like a passion that you've had for a really long time. It makes you feel like confident and inspired. Like you're like thinking very heavily about it. Spirit's advising you to like remind yourself when they're telling you no, like be confident about your decision. There's a reason why this motivation has come towards you. Only you can like this is intended for you, Gemini. Make this commitment, whatever it is, whether it's a person, place, or thing, make the commitment. Like Spirit's very clear. And this happiness that you're going through, you have the 9 of Wands in the reverse. So stop being defensive. Whatever it is, there's like some sort of truth, clarity, healing, joy that you're feeling, that you're kind of like, when's it going to end? Like, when's the other foot going to drop? Like, just enjoy it. Be in the moment right now. Live your moment. And I'm not saying everybody's feeling that, but if you are feeling that, you're just being encouraged to be happy. Be defensive about those negative thought patterns, just like that pre-message was saying, right? You've been, you have some negative thought patterns, and we've healed that energy, and now we're trying to manifest abundance. All right, this will be our final shuffle. Sorry, I'm starting to lose my words all of a sudden, Gemini. Okay. When I open this deck, this one was with the bottom card right there too. So you have rebirth, life review, manifestation, and healing hands. And then bottom of the deck is resilience. So I felt like for sure you've like things have not been easy for you. But you've recreated yourself, you've reestablished yourself, you've like healed and like learned new things, new patterns. You've like, I feel like you've went through the dark night of the soul, and you've like evaluated like things that you've actually like, I was guilty about that, I need to change that. I'm proud of myself for doing that. I feel like there's like new ways that you think about things, and I feel like you're trying to create something abundant for yourself. And the only way for you to do it, Gemini, is for you to be loving and kind to yourself. Be compassionate towards yourself. Be nurturing when you're dealing with all this stuff that you're dealing with. Enjoy those moments that when you're sitting there, you're trying to create and build something. Remind yourself, I'm doing this for a reason. I'm doing this because I'm inspired to do it. And don't be too defensive or block that energy of, I did a good thing, I'm going to celebrate, I'm going to take right now to take a break for myself and do something that I want to do, something that I feel nurtured about. Whatever it is that makes you feel good, like those positive energy feelings, don't block that. Like, don't put those aside. Like, enjoy the moment while you're living that moment. You're creating and manifesting. There'll be time to think about things. There's also a moment where you need to sit there and enjoy what you've created and enjoy your abundance and manifestations. Sit around the things that you've built and enjoy them. I feel like you're learning a lot. There's a lot of downloads. There's a lot of healing that's gone into you and like loving yourself and recreating something. I feel like you've recreated yourself, but for some of you, I feel like very heavily that like whether it's a job, person, place, or thing, there's something that you're passionate about that you're moving forward towards and you've been inspired towards. All right, this has been your reading, Gemini. Until next time, I'm sending you lots of love and light. Make sure that you're kind to yourself and others.